Picture this. It's Monday morning. Your alarm isn't a gentle melody. It's a persistent, insistent pawing at your face. Your first meeting of the day is a piercing stare that screams, "My bowl is empty." Rectify this immediately. What if your fluffy companion was your boss? Sounds like a setup for a sitcom, right? But honestly, hidden within their seemingly simple behaviour are some truly ingenious management principles. Today, we're going to explore 7 cat management rules that could completely transform your approach to productivity. Cats aren't just cute, cuddly creatures. They're ancient predators who, over thousands of years, have perfected the art of getting exactly what they want with minimal effort. Their approach to life is an ideal balance of strategic rest and hyper-efficient bursts of activity, and it's precisely this balance that we'll try to translate from the feline world into our own realm of office tasks and deadlines. Alright, rule number 1, and perhaps the most crucial, the principle of absolute autonomy. Forget the kind of boss who's always looking over your shoulder, micromanaging your every step. Your cat boss, however, subscribes to an entirely different philosophy. He won't be asking every 5 minutes, "So what's the progress on that report?" He won't demand hourly updates. His trust in you is boundless, at least as long as his food bowl is full. He's delegated the task and is completely confident you'll handle it. As for him, well, he has his own duties to attend to. For instance, he needs to nap on that stack of important documents to keep them from scattering. Or, perhaps, test the structural integrity of the new cardboard box that just arrived. He trusts your professionalism. And therein lies a brilliant lesson. When you grant people freedom and responsibility, they begin to seek out innovative solutions. They feel like a valued contributor, not just a mere executor. Cat management says, hire smart people and then get out of their way. Just make sure they have everything they need. And of course, never forget lunch. That's absolutely sacred. Here's another lesson from your fluffy boss. Sacred boundaries. Anyone with a cat knows this unwritten rule. You spot that adorable fluffy belly, and your hand just has to reach out and stroke it. But it's a trap. Attempting to invade that personal space without explicit permission will result in a swift and painful lesson, likely involving a few scratches. Your feline supervisor takes their boundaries very seriously, and they expect the same respect from you. In the world of cat management, this means one thing. When the workday is over, it's over. No 10 p.m. calls with just a quick question. No Sunday morning messenger pings. Your cat boss understands that effective hunting, or in human terms, productive work, requires proper rest. They won't invade your personal time because they value their own. Work officially concludes the moment your feline supervisor rises from your keyboard, stretches languidly, and pointedly saunters off to nap on the couch. That's your cue. It's non-negotiable. Full stop. This brings us to rule number 3, crystal clear communication. Your cat won't beat around the bush, sigh dramatically, or subtly hint that the gloomy weather outside has them dreaming of dinner. No. Instead, they'll march straight to their bowl, fix you with an unblinking stare, and deliver a very specific, loud and utterly unmistakable meow. And if that doesn't work, they'll simply repeat the process, but with even more conviction and volume. That, my friends, is peak communication efficiency. Imagine an office run by a cat. You'd quickly forget about vague assignments like, let's strategize for optimization, or we need to leverage synergy. What on earth do those even mean? Your furry boss demands absolute clarity. Their instructions would be crystal clear. Bring me a mouse, a live one. Place it squarely on the doormat by the entrance. Deadline, before sunrise. Everything is precise, unambiguous, and comes with a measurable outcome. Absolutely no room for misinterpretation. This approach saves countless hours that would otherwise be wasted on clarifying questions and rectifying mistakes stemming from poor communication. Let's shift gears and talk about rest. Rule number 4, the power of the strategic nap. Do you think your cat is lazy, clocking in 16 hours of sleep a day. That's a fundamental misjudgment of their executive strategy. In reality, they're not being lazy at all. They're strategically accumulating energy. Every hour of sleep is an investment in that brief, yet incredibly potent burst of activity, like when they hunt the laser pointer with the ferocity of a tiger. Your feline CEO instinctively grasps what modern productivity gurus are only just catching on to, that rest isn't the antithesis of work, but an indispensable component of it. Short breaks throughout the day, a proper meal, and a good night's sleep aren't luxuries. They're operational necessities. When the brain reboots, it unlocks better solutions. Attempting to work non-stop is a direct route to burnout and costly blunders. Remember those unexpected 3 a.m. zoomies? That's it. Stored energy, expertly deployed. A true leader understands. To make that decisive surge, you first need to be truly rested. Moving on to motivation. Our fifth rule, instant rewards. Try explaining the concept of an annual bonus to your cat boss. You'll be met with nothing but universal bewilderment, perhaps even a hint of disdain in their eyes. For them, abstract promises of a distant future don't exist. It's all about the here and now. Cats are masters of immediate reinforcement. They don't understand the phrase, if you work hard all quarter, you'll get a bonus. But they perfectly understand. Sit on my lap, get pets. Bring me a toy, get a treat. The connection between the action and the reward must be instant, otherwise it simply doesn't work. In an office managed by a cat, this means your motivation system changes dramatically. Forget about long-term prospects. Did an employee just deliver a brilliant presentation? Praise them immediately and publicly. Did the team successfully complete a tough project phase? Order pizza for lunch. Today, don't promise a company retreat 6 months down the line. A small but immediate treat, whether it's recognition or praise, is far more motivating than a large yet delayed reward. The sixth principle of cat management, the unwavering power of routine. Ask any cat owner what time they wake up. Chances are the answer will be 5 a.m. Or, more accurately, whenever the cat decides. This isn't because the cat is a tiny tyrant. It's because they have an internal schedule and they stick to it religiously. Breakfast at 5 a.m., a nap after breakfast, territory inspection at noon, the evening zoomies precisely at 9 p.m. Every single day, without fail or postponement. For a cat, routine is synonymous with security and stability. A predictable world isn't a scary one. When you know for sure that food will appear at a certain time, you can relax and conserve energy instead of stressing out. Now let's bring this into the office. Your cat boss would never call a sudden 5-minute warning meeting. They wouldn't move the goalposts mid-game. All processes in their company are streamlined and predictable. This stability minimizes stress levels within the team. No one wastes time or energy trying to guess what to expect today. Everyone simply does their job because the rules are clear and consistent. And now, for the seventh and most profound principle, the cardboard box philosophy. Picture this scenario. You've spent countless hours researching, poring over reviews, and finally invested a significant amount of money in a luxurious, multi-level cat tree for your feline friend, complete with scratching posts and dangling toys. You proudly position it in the centre of the living room. And what does your feline overlord do? He sniffs your expensive new acquisition, gives you a look of mild bewilderment, and then, with evident delight, hops right into the plain cardboard box it came in, looking utterly content. Within this seemingly simple act lies a profound piece of management wisdom. The core idea is this: the most expensive, complex, or technologically advanced solution isn't always the best. Too often, we pour vast resources into implementing elaborate systems, developing multi-page strategies, and acquiring the latest, most cutting-edge software, when in reality, a simple, straightforward tool, that very cardboard box, is all that's needed to solve the problem. Your feline boss teaches you not to overcomplicate, Before you launch a massive, costly project, ask yourself, is there a simple cardboard box solution here that could solve the problem just as effectively, or perhaps even better? And here's the key takeaway. Cat management isn't about laziness or selfishness. It's about brutal honesty and an unwavering focus on results. Your feline boss won't call pointless meetings that could easily be replaced by a single email. They won't demand reports just for the sake of it. What they need are concrete results, a full food bowl, a clean litter box, and your undivided attention at designated times. Everything else is just unnecessary fuss that distracts from what truly matters, enjoying life and being effective when it genuinely counts. This instinct-driven approach turns out to be surprisingly modern. It cuts through the clutter and leaves only what truly works. Ultimately, the 7 rules of cat management teach us to trust our team, respect personal time, communicate directly, value rest, reward immediately, stick to a routine, and seek simple solutions. Perhaps the best business coach has been napping on your lap for years. Thank you for watching this video until the very end. If you enjoyed the idea of working under the guidance of a furry boss, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Now, a question for you. What rule from your cat would you implement in your office? Or perhaps your pet is already your unofficial supervisor. Share your story in the comments below.